Let's start just a dash this Monday with some pressing news.
Oh,
I don't even
my
know
favorite kind of news.
Right. I like to plan my meals for the week. I don't know what I'm going to eat this week because Tyson Dino chicken nuggets have been recalled.
Is that what
Why
you
are you
eat?
laughing? There's nothing funny about this. I had this planned for tonight, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and if there's leftovers, Friday for lunch, and then Saturday evening, Dino chicken nuggets again.
Why have they been recalled?
Well, apparently it's not real dino meat, which I thought all this time. They have metal in it. I knew those dinosaurs weren't real. They're just made of metal.
Yeah, well, dinosaurs have been gone for a long time now. But so they found metal.
Metal?
Oh.
Can you imagine biting into a stegosaurus and then you got a piece of iron lodged in your throat? You're like...
So did they find like big chunks of it, or was it just like tiny granules that you can't even taste that they just
probably
did
just
testing
tiny
on?
granules. And someone's being a baby like, oh, this causes cancer. Well,
Okay.
whatever. You'll get it in like your 70s, 80s. You'll be lucky to live that long anyways.
Oh my
Eat
God.
your dino chicken, your metallic dino chicken nuggets and shut up. Loser.
Or you could like make your own healthy, chicken nuggets, whatever.
No. That's not ready in 7 to 10 minutes in the
I
microwave.
know. I wish it was more convenient to make your own healthy food.
Dino chicken nuggets? No.
Yeah. No.
Do you know what makes the metal taste go away, by the way?
Alcohol? I don't know. What?
Ooh, good option. No. A little bit of ranch.
Oh. Yeah. Ranch. That'll
A
take the
ramekin
taste
of
out of anything.
a little ramekin of ranch. You dip the T-Rex in there.
Ooh.
Metal goes away. I want
Okay.
to know how many people are like they get the notice. They're like, all right, we gotta throw away this bag of Dino chicken nuggets, and they still keep it because they're just so good. They're like, well, we'll take a chance.
Everything causes cancer. We'll keep it.
All right. We got a few things to talk about. Do you want to go with you? We got something about your ex-boyfriend, Joe Jonas. We get
Nick
the war
Jonas.
in Israel.
Nick
Joe
Jonas,
Jonas?
not Joe. Nick Jonas was the one that I kissed.
Oh, I just assumed you dated all 4 of them. How many are there?
I think there's 3, and no.
You act like you don't know. You went down that roster. You started with the oldest, skipped to the youngest, and then ended with the middle.
No, Nick was the youngest. But
Nick
anyway,
was it?
yes.
So you
Nick
had
was the youngest, yes.
We're not talking about Joe Jonas. He's the loser. Let's go on to oh gosh, this is how slow the news is today. Taylor Swift. Okay,
Oh, wow.
I know you watched a lot
She's
of.
in the news again. Wow, what happened to her?
Seriously, this is the headline I saw. People Magazine, and then all the other entertainment sites they latch onto this because they see Taylor Swift. She liked an Instagram post about the Chiefs beating the Dolphins over the weekend.
Okay.
That's it. All she has to do is like something, and she makes the headlines.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I don't care. So what else you got?
Yeah.
So tell me about Joe Jonas. What did you hear about him?
Oh, nothing. He just created a video. He was at a restaurant, and one of his favorite comedians was there. Again, it's been a slow news day. He was at the restaurant, created it, and he sent over a drink because it was the favorite comedian. And he was hoping to meet this person.
Yeah.
And the comedian, instead of walking over, instead of saying thank you, just sent a ramekin full of mayonnaise. That was the response.
I heard about, I saw Joe's post. So he's been going on and doing these little like vlogs lately, and people are loving them because it feels like they're FaceTiming with him so personally. So he's doing them a lot now. I heard about that one. Yeah.
I'm glad you still follow your exes. That's very mature of you.
I still follow everyone. I hate the people that Nick, I believe, has unfollowed me, as well as, a couple of my other ex-boyfriends. Nick was not an ex-boyfriend, by the way. But yeah, I think it's so stupid to stop following people or stop being friends after you break up. I don't know. I was like, come on, you know this person. So you're just going to pretend like you've never met them. And I think it's stupid.
Well, you know what I think about Nick? It's something that rhymes with his name.
He's a.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
All right, if you had to be any animal whatsoever, this is a trick question, by the way. Which animal would you be? I'm going to tie it in with a news story.
Okay. Is this like your spirit animal or just an animal that you like and would love to be?
Well, now I want to know what your spirit animal is too. But if you got to choose, like or not even choose, like you're forced to, you no longer get to be a human. Which I mean, that's the whole purpose of this little project we're doing right now.
Okay.
Is
What would it
gratitude. Be
be?
grateful that you're a human this morning because it's Monday. Mondays are Be grateful that you're human. Here's
Yes.
why. Like, what would you be? What animal would you choose?
I would be the cutest little puppy dog ever.
Okay, that one doesn't have to suffer that much. I mean, literally, you have a great life. All you have to be concerned about is eating and pooping. That's it.
Yeah, and yes, exactly. And being loved by your owner and pet and taken out for walks. And I think that would be a great life.
Okay, imagine being a whale or a dolphin.
Okay.
All right.
Dolphins
or even a fish.
Dolphins can beat up sharks. The dolphins are pretty badass.
You would think. However, a beach here in Southern California, they had a washed up whale still alive and a dead dolphin wash up. And they were both full of bite marks. Keep in mind, this whale was still alive. They're thinking juvenile great whites are out at this beach called Sunset Beach here in Southern California. They've had to close the beach down. But think about being that whale or think about being that dolphin. Like your whole life is to procreate and eat. That's all you got to do. You want to go out and get it on and eat. And make sure you don't get eaten alive. Like that's your whole purpose to living.
Yeah. And what little sharks are eating them or biting on them?
But I'm just saying, I mean, imagine that being your day. Every day you wake up and your sole purpose is to eat, try to find some food and mate. And while you're doing that, don't get eaten alive.
I mean, that is kind of our purpose, right?
I guess it is a good goal to have. Hey, don't get eaten alive,
Yeah.
There's crocodiles around. Don't go walk among them.
Yeah. Oh,
good
wow.
Point, Ash.
I didn't realize that we've had some washed up whales and dolphins on our beaches.
I just thought it was like hypodermic needles and sewage out in the ocean here in Southern. Hypodermic needles and sewage.
I hope not, but okay.
Not wildlife.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Like if you get bit by something sharp in the ocean here in Southern California, it's normally a needle. What was that? Ow, shark! Oh, no, the druggie, the heroin addict.
It's the druggie.
Syringe here.
I did a beach cleanup once in Santa Monica, and we learned that they find like millions and millions and millions of what was it? Was it cigarette? No, I guess cigarettes. They asked, they're like, what do you think is the most found? I said cigarettes because I had picked up so many cigarette butts off the ground. But they said plastics. It's plastics. They're just like straws and whatnot. And that's why I guess they had banned the plastic straw thing, which whatever.
Right.
Stupid. I hate paper straws.
Yeah, there should be greater punishment for littering. I've never understood that. And even when I was a disgusting, filthy smoker, I would never, ever litter my cigarette butts. It was a rule. It was like, if I'm going to be nasty enough to smoke these, I'm going to at least throw them away.
Good for you.
I was a smoker with manners.
At least you were a smoker with manners. Nothing worse than a smoker with no manners. Go ahead.
Let's end with this. I don't know if this is good news or bad news.
Uh-oh, what?
Okay, the war in Israel. Do you recall the video of the dad? It went viral. And he was so thankful when he heard the news that his daughter had been killed. He was like, that's the best thing that could have happened. It's a blessing because that's so much better than being captured by Hamas, the terrorist organization, and being held captive by them. I'm so thankful that she died in lieu of that. Do you remember that video? No,
I did not see that video, and I disagree.
Well, I mean, you got to think, you're being held by terrorists. You're probably not being treated the best. And,
sure, but there's hope. But there's hope that you get let go,
Well, I'm glad you said that because he was just told after that video went viral, that his 8-year-old daughter, Emily, is actually alive and being held by the hostages.
Wow.
So
Now,
now, hopefully, she gets rescued, and those horrific thoughts that he is or was thinking, those preconceived notions of
ooh,
how she was being treated, weren't true.
yes, let's hope they were not true.
Can you
But
imagine being that dad? I just can't imagine
no,
that like the emotion.
no.
How do you feel?
I mean, yeah, I have no idea. Just watching these stories, I start bawling. So I can't
Yeah.
imagine actually going through it
Well, happy
myself.
Monday.
Happy Monday.
Hey, we'll end
Oh,
on a positive note. 49 days until Christmas.
yes, and do you remember that video of the girl on the plane that you posted a while ago? Remember she went crazy saying that person's not there.
Oh
Remember?
yeah, she thought she saw somebody in the back of the plane that wasn't there.
Right, and it blew up. It was a big viral thing. She finally broke her silence with why she said that, and it was literally over nothing. She had like a conflict with a passenger in the back of the plane, and it blew up and spiraled, and then she just kind of like went crazy and said things that she didn't mean. You
Yeah,
know, it was one
vodka.
of yeah, so it was one of those. There was nothing supernatural, and she said she's really ashamed and embarrassed, but it was nothing.
That's good that the government got a hold of her to pay her off and make sure that she didn't reveal what she really saw. And that's just a dash. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.